What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and CreateSpace. A link will be in the description box below, as usual. This video is entitled Charlamagne, Bill Cosby, and R. Kelly. Might put MeToo in there too. I normally don't talk about celebrity stuff. I kind of did it maybe twice this week, so that's too much for me. But it interests me. Charlamagne was going through his little issues in the last weeks because, you know, he had no problem throwing brothers under the bus. He had no problem making jokes and cracking on Bill Cosby. He has no problem cracking on, kind of insinuating, what Nate Parker should or should not have done. He has no problem, with the R. Kelly thing. And I'm going to get to all this, and it's going to intertwine in a second. But see, the minute that it happened to him, now he's kind of regretting part of the atmosphere that he helped create. And the thing about it is, I don't watch him that much. I don't listen to the radio. I don't watch TV that much anymore. But, he used to always say had that same energy. Like the same energy that he gave out to vilify Bill Cosby and other people in that situation, he's not going to have that same energy to vilify himself. You get what I'm saying? So that's my issue with this thing. Like, it was all good until it happened to you. And it's all funny until it happened to you. And you could use your platform to possibly skew a jury until it happened to you. And, now all of a sudden he gets, oh man, they say this case doesn't have enough evidence and they're not going to reopen it. But, that was the same thing they said about Bill Cosby. So now, you got to like hope it just hushes and goes away. You hope it just squashes itself and goes away. But the difference is he talked about this already. And the way he talked about Bill Cosby and what he figured Bill Cosby was doing, he actually talked about that's what he actually did. So now if that's not rape, and if you listen to, because he talked about it, I'm not going to tell people where, but you'll find it if you look for it. But his co-host was cracking jokes like, so basically you raped the girl. And he's like, no, I did not rape this girl. So that's the thing about it. So now, because of the MeToo movement and him throwing black men under the bus, or everybody's a potential rapist, and type of statements he would make. Now it's him all of a sudden, we going too far. But see, there's nobody to Charlamagne. There's nobody to throw him under the bus because he was he would spearhead you getting trashed in the media, not radio, rather, not the whole media. That's ridiculous. So that's the problem with this, So since he's not gonna have that same energy, we got to go back to Bill Cosby. So now that you're in his situation, now it's not right. But see, you can't. What you did, you can't turn back the hands of time. You can't take back your jokes. You can't take back how people went on with, because that's how people are. You hear something, you go on and he must be because I heard it because such and such says so. It's not. It's the court of public opinion, not the court, because black men are judged in court by the court of public opinion and not by evidence. And I know deep down Charlamagne knows this. I know you know that, So is he gonna be the donkey of the day, or is he gonna crack jokes on himself? Absolutely not. Is he gonna keep bringing this up? Absolutely not. Is he gonna Is he going to keep stoking his own flame the way he'll do other people? No. Now, the reason I bring up Bill Cosby with his name is because that's what happened with Bill Cosby. So it just shows that, when When you can point the finger at somebody else, it's all good. But when that finger's pointed back at you, you don't want no smoke. Even though you create a lot of these fires. Ridiculous. The other thing. R. Kelly. I'll get to the song in a minute. This is not really about the song, though. But I'll add that into it. The reason I had to bring R. Kelly into it is because the young lady got killed on the train. She got stabbed on the train by basically a white supremacist because she was black. And people are trying to connect her getting stabbed by a white supremacist to R. Kelly. And this is the problem I'm talking about with logic, because what happens is when people try to skirt around the issue of race and deflection and projection, but stuff like this keeps happening. And what I mean by stuff like this, I mean somebody over here does something, a white guy does something that's a hate crime, but all of a sudden it's black guy's fault. You know, Don Imus does his thing, but it's rap's fault. You know what I'm saying? Harvey Weinstein does his thing, but all of a sudden, all these, you know, not just Harvey Weinstein, all of the long list of white dudes that got in trouble when they started the MeToo movement. But all of a sudden, it's all these black guys' fault. And a lot of times, these things aren't even connected whatsoever. It's just, you know, America's on autopilot when you say you can blame a black man. So it's all good. You know, that's all good. And you know, all of a sudden, you know, it'll be a part, it's because of R. Kelly. Maybe it's because of Chris Brown. Maybe it's because of Bill Cosby. Maybe it's because of Charlamagne that she got stabbed on the train. And it's like, okay, man, y'all, you know, because our society does not want to take responsibility for its actions, you know, you gotta go to the pastime of blame a black man. You know, and this is how, you know, this birth of a nation type of attitude that's always been pervasive in this country keeps persisting, because instead of keeping a spotlight on who it should be on, you deflect it into a blacker face. Just like, I don't know if y'all know, what is the dude, I did a story about him, the kid that raped the girl in college, one of them. Now he's trying to appeal his ruling, talking about it, I didn't try to have intercourse, I tried to have outer course. You get what I'm saying? So this is going on at this very same time. You know, if you really want to make this about, you know, women's empowerment, women's rights, making sure women are protected and all that other stuff. But is it Josh Turner, Brock Turner, I think, something like that. Evan Turner, something like that. I think Evan Turner's a basketball player, so I don't want to do that to you if you're the basketball player, not you. But that's an issue. But common sense. But the problem with that is common sense ain't that common when you change color. Now, I'll get into this song. I listened to actually some of it. I just came across it while I was on Facebook. But what I've listened to more so is everybody's reactions. And what cracks me up is this. And part of the reason why I don't like talking about celebrities is because they're celebrities doesn't mean you need to be all in their life and all in their business because you don't know them. So I can fully say this. I don't know Charlamagne. I don't know Bill Cosby. I don't know fucking R. Kelly. I don't know none of these people, right? Does R. Kelly have a history? Yeah, he does. He does. I grew up on the west side of Chicago. He had a history. But here's the problem. He made a whole 19-minute song saying what he done wrong, and everybody kind of on his head. It's a publicity stunt also to me, but here's the thing. All these challenges, y'all want to do the Shiggy challenge and the Kiki challenge? You going to do a I Admit It challenge? Are you gonna start telling them your business? Are you gonna start telling them how you fucking up in life and in these streets? No. You know, the people who know you, are you gonna do an I admit it challenge for your family and friends who you done played and used? No. You know. But he put himself out there. You know, that's how I say it's a publicity stunt. Because he put himself out there. But the problem is, shit, I got issues in my life. If somebody start pressing, asking me, how the hell are you talking about this person and you doing this Y and Z? I'm like, I'm just doing it for views. Fuck out of here. You know, I'm doing it to get a name. Because you see, like, the thing about that is, I personally just don't like the ideology of wanting to know everybody else's business and want them to be totally transparent, so you can judge them when you gonna be closed off as hell. You're not gonna. Nobody needs to know anything about you. That's ridiculous to me. But I just added that little song part in there after the fact. But this is not what this video is about. So I'm done with it, y'all. We out. Peace.